Welcome to Car Flash, your trusted stop for in-depth, no-nonsense car reviews. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated SUVs of the year, the 2026 Range Rover Sport. Whether you're a die-hard Range Rover fan or just SUV curious, stick around as we explore everything from its commanding presence to the tech-packed interior, real-world performance, and pricing. Let's get into it. Exterior. Right off the bat, the 2026 Range Rover Sport makes a strong impression with its refreshed exterior. It doesn't scream for attention, it commands it. The front fascia has been updated with a sleeker, more minimalist grille, flanked by new pixel LED headlights that are thinner and sharper than ever. These lights do more than just look cool, they adapt intelligently to road conditions and oncoming traffic, improving safety without sacrificing style. Below the grille, the bumper gets a more sculpted look, giving the front end a broader, more muscular stance. The new air intakes are subtly aggressive, hinting at the SUV's performance credentials without going overboard. Slide around to the side, and the proportions are textbook. Range Rover Sport are clean, athletic, and unmistakably premium. The flush door handles remain, keeping the side profile slick and aerodynamic. The roofline gently tapers, giving the SUV a coupe-like silhouette without compromising rear headroom. Wheel choices now go up to 23 inches, and they fill the arches beautifully, especially with the new suspension tuning that subtly lowers the stance for a more aggressive posture. The glasshouse remains clean, with the blacked-out pillars providing that signature floating roof effect. It's a look that balances luxury with sportiness, and it still turns heads. Around the back, the design is equally refined. The LED tail lights are slimmer and more linear than before, connected by a dark horizontal strip that adds to the SUV's width. The rear spoiler has been redesigned for both form and function, extending subtly to improve aerodynamics. The tailgate is clean, with minimal badging and no visible exhaust tips, keeping with the new Range Rover design language that favors understatement over flash. But don't be fooled by the clean liners, this vehicle still has the grunt to back it up. Interior. Step inside, and you're greeted with a cabin that blends luxury, tech, and comfort like few others in the segment. The interior feels cocooned, almost yacht-like in its attention to detail and material quality. Soft leather covers almost every surface, and the new sustainable Ultra Fabrics option feels just as premium while being more environmentally conscious. The dashboard design is horizontal and clean, dominated by a floating 13.1-inch curved touchscreen that controls nearly everything from climate to navigation to media. Below that, a floating center console offers storage and a sleek drive selector. The new steering wheel is thick and leather-wrapped, with haptic touch buttons that feel more refined than gimmicky. Behind it, a 13.7-inch digital driver display is fully customizable, allowing you to toggle between navigation, media, or vehicle data. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless, as expected, and there's a new AI-driven voice assistant that understands natural language with surprising accuracy. Rear passengers are treated to just as much comfort. Legroom is ample, the seats are heated, ventilated, and in the top trims are massaging. Rear passengers also get their own climate controls and access to optional dual 11.4-inch touchscreens mounted on the seatbacks. The Meridian sound system is a standout here, delivering rich, balanced audio throughout the cabin. In terms of storage and practicality, the cargo space remains generous, with power folding rear seats and a split tailgate design that makes loading and unloading easier. Whether you're heading to a weekend getaway or doing the school run, it adapts to your lifestyle seamlessly. Let's talk performance. The 2026 Range Rover Sport offers a range of powertrains, starting with a mild hybrid inline-six that produces around 395 horsepower. It's smooth, refined, and perfectly adequate for most drivers. But for those who crave more punch, there's the P550e plug-in hybrid model, a combination of a 3.0-litre six-cylinder engine and an electric motor delivering a combined 542 horsepower. It rockets from 0 to 60 in just 4.7 seconds, which is seriously impressive for an SUV of this size. The electric-only range is about 53 miles, more than enough for most daily commutes. And for the power-hungry, enter the Range Rover Sport SV. It replaces the previous V8 with a new BMW-sourced 4.4-litre twin-turbo V8 pushing 626 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. This beast can go from 0 to 60 in a jaw-dropping 3.6 seconds. And thanks to all-wheel drive, active anti-roll bars, and air suspension, it corners like a much smaller vehicle. Dynamic mode stiffens the ride and sharpens throttle response, transforming the Sport into something that feels far more agile than you'd expect. Ride comfort remains a hallmark. Even on 23-inch wheels, the air suspension soaks up bumps and potholes with ease. It's quiet to almost eerily so, and the cabin remains isolated from road and wind noise even at highway speeds. Off-road? Yes, it's still a Range Rover. With terrain response to, low-range gearing, and up to 11.1 inches of ground clearance, it can handle muddy trails, rocky paths, and deep water crossings better than most luxury SUVs even attempt. Now let's talk pricing. The 2026 Range Rover Sport starts at around $85,000 for the P360 model, which includes the mild hybrid inline-six and a generous list of standard equipment. The P400 Dynamics A, with more power and sportier styling, nudges the price to about $92,000. Move up to the plug-in hybrid P550e, and you're looking at around $108,000. But if you want the top-of-the-line SV with all the performance bells and whistles, prepare to shell out over $135,000, though many will option it well north of that with custom finishes and packages. Overall, the 2026 Range Rover Sport is a masterclass in how to evolve an icon. It doesn't rewrite the book, it refines it. From its athletic yet elegant exterior, to a tech-forward and luxurious interior, and powertrains that range from efficient to explosive, this SUV covers nearly every base. It's not cheaper, but then again, it never claimed to be. What it offers is presence, power, and polish in a way few others can match. If you're shopping for a luxury SUV that doesn't just get you from point A to B, but makes you feel something along the way, this might be your next move. That's it for this detailed look at the 2026 Range Rover Sport. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Car Flash, and tap the bell so you never miss a future review. Drop a comment below. What do you think of the new Sport? Worth the price, or would you go for something else in this segment? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp, drive safe,